Hi guys, I'm Tanya and welcome to my channel, The Donkey Business. So basically, I have new recommendations for you guys, which is available on OTT. Like I said last time, that I will try to find more movies which are from around the world and are more available for y'all, because I know that it is not advisable to find movies illegally and watch them. So I am working very hard to find really good films for y'all, which is available easily and y'all can enjoy it and is of different genres. So it resonates with almost all of my audience. I've taken out 5 movies and series, out of which there are 4 movies and 1 series actually available on Apple TV and Netflix. I am quite happy with Apple TV's content. I think very soon I'm not going to be using probably Netflix and I will only stick to Apple TV because the content is great. However, I am still researching on Apple TV these days, so I don't have a lot to talk about Apple TV, but here are 5 recommendations from around the world which I really liked and are easily available. The first movie that I want to talk to you guys about is obviously a movie that everybody knows about. I actually wanted to talk about this movie when it released because I watched it as soon as it came out and did not make that much buzz at the Oscars. The film is obviously Koda and is available on Apple TV. I watched it a few weeks back and that film just stayed with me. I mean, it just made me feel very... I had like a mix of emotions when I watched this film. The film is basically about a family of 4 people, mom, dad, brother, sister, out of which 3 of them are deaf and the sister can hear properly. So now she helps her family overcome problems and helps them at work and everything. And helps them communicate with the world and helps them at work and helps them grow mentally and stay and have an easier life. So she's basically their yo, and she has a life herself, right? She has something that she wants to do, she wants to grow, she wants to go and study abroad. So it's all about dependency on family, what they go through, what she goes through at an age where literally the only thing she wants to do is grow in life. So the movie is about that. It is a family drama available on Apple TV. It won the Oscar for the Best Picture and all the actors in the film have done an amazing job. Also, the actor who played deaf, the mother and the father, are actually deaf in real life. And I did not even know that. I actually came to know that when I read about the film. So I highly recommend Koda for everybody who does not know about it or hasn't watched it. Please check it out. It's available on Apple TV and I think everybody would love this film. The second recommendation that I have is also from Apple TV and it is a show that I just finished last night. It's called Severance. It's season 1 and season 2 is obviously going to come. So it's got a very interesting plot. Basically, it's about humans who have their memory divided into 50-50%, and it is like 50% real and personal life and 50% work life. So when you're working, you don't know anything about what is happening in your personal life, like what you do, who you are with, do you have family, etc. And when you're outside in your personal life, you don't know anything about your work and what you do inside. So basically your memory is divided into 2 halves and the drama is about that. And I don't want to tell you the subplots of what happens because I'll just be giving out spoilers and I want you guys to watch it. But it is a show that I watched and just finished last night and it was really nice. It is well made. For me, it was a little slow and I think there were a few scenes that they could edit out and make the episode a little more crisper. But because the story was interesting and because you obviously want to relate to the actors and the characters, I think it's fine. But for me, the editing could be a little better, but everything else about the show is good. I love the writing, I like the characters, and you should definitely watch Severance. It's on Apple TV. The third recommendation that I have for you guys is actually a documentary available on Netflix. It's called Downfall, the case against Boeing. It's on Netflix. It's a documentary and it is a 1.5-hour documentary which released in 2022 and is about the Boeing flight. Okay, so I am someone who does not know anything about the aircraft or like the airlines or something. I just know their names, but I don't know the mechanism behind it. I don't know what is Airbus. I don't know what is Boeing. I just like knew about it, but I didn't know in detail. And Downfall is about this airlines called Boeing, which made some mechanical changes in the way their machine works, and did not care to train their pilots and tell them what to do if things go down. So obviously pilots do what they know about but don't know how the new machine works, because of which two flights crashed, and obviously everybody on board died. In fact, there was another flight which crashed just, I think, 2 or 3 weeks back in a mountain in China, which was a Boeing flight. So when I saw that news, I was like, oh my god, Boeing, I just watched about it, and why aren't they like shutting down, and why aren't they like still out there making changes in how to train their pilots? Like, people are losing their lives. So Boeing is something that you should definitely watch. You will learn a lot about the airlines, you will learn a lot about what happened. Mostly documentaries are something which I watch just to learn about new things, and this is something which I literally did not know about. So it was very educative, it's very interesting, it's sad. It's I don't think it's a scam, but it is kind of a scam because it's taking people's life because someone being irresponsible at an airline. So you should definitely check it out. It's called Downfall, the case against Boeing, and is available on Netflix. The next movie that I want to talk to you guys about is my favorite film out of all the 5 that I am recommending to you guys. It's a Chinese movie called Dear X, which is available on Netflix. And my friend told me about it a few days back. In fact, I finished watching it just today morning. And I have to say that it was a very heavy morning because of Dear X, because it's quite an intense film. The film is basically about a couple, okay, where the man falls out of love with his wife because he now realizes that he's more interested and in love with men. So he wants to move out with his boyfriend. And the wife is just taken aback, like, what have I done to go through this, and stuff like that. And they have a child who is like 13, 12 years old. So obviously he's very rebellious and angry and doesn't know what the hell is happening in his family, and he hates his mom because of everything that he is going through, and blames his mom for everything, where the mom is just like, I'm doing everything in life to give you a happy life, but you're not understanding, it's not my fault. So then the family kind of, obviously there's like money involved, and obviously like the husband's boyfriend is also a very big part of the movie, who, by the way, I'm crushing on right now. He's just done 2 films and I think he was incredible. I googled him. He is actually into music. This is just his 2nd film, and he's really nice, and he acted really well, and he looks very different, and I really like him. And I think all the actors, in fact, have done a very good job. Even the kid and the mother have done an incredible job. The family drama is around how they are there for each other, hate each other, because obviously like the mother loves the son, but the son hates the mom. Mother hates the boyfriend, but the boyfriend's just like, where am I stuck? And then he ends up taking care of the son. So there's a lot of family drama happening. What I love about the movie is the art direction. I think the production value was great. Cinematography was good. I think everything about the movie was very Chinese. I mean, Chinese as in like, there is a movie that I keep on talking about on my channel called Asam Dem, which I found one of the most rawest love stories ever. Even this is one of the most rawest family drama ever. Every time I have a fight with my mom, she cries, and I feel she does so much drama. And the kid in the movie, who's 14-year-old, also says that his mom is so dramatic. They're like just small things, but all I can say is that you would really relate to it because they've made it in a really good style. I love the film. Everything about the movie was super perfect, very intense, and a proper family drama. Like, I really had fun watching it. There are a very few movies I watch where I don't even feel like picking up my phone for a second because I'm so immersed in every scene. And Dear X is definitely one of those films that has not made me feel like picking up my phone throughout the film. The next movie that I want to talk to you guys about is called Outside In, which is also available on Netflix, and I watched it just last week. And I found this movie because I am actually making a video on the Duplass brothers. I love what they make, and I am making like a vlog on movies produced and distributed by them, and what kind of movies they make, what kind of content they are putting their mind to, because I kind of like what they are creating these days. So I found this movie, Outside In, on Netflix, which has Jay Duplass as the lead. And the movie is a drama film, which is almost 2 hours. It's about Jay Duplass, who basically was in jail for 20 years for a crime that he did not commit, and he has his high school teacher, basically, like, he's really old, but he's obviously in touch with his high school. So his high school teacher helps him get out of the jail, and his high school teacher really supports him when he's in jail, and he kind of survives those 20 years because of her. So when he comes out, he realizes that he's in love with her, but she's just like, yeah, you're nice and everything, but I have a family, and they anyway think that I put in a lot of time to you, so I don't want to be like there for you, but I want to be there for you, but no love and all. And he's just like getting close to the family and stuff, so the drama is about that. The problem that I had with the movie was that I found the pace of the film really slow. When the story is anyway that intense, I think they could have created a lot of energy on screen to keep the audience intact. Like, there were times when I was just like, okay, fine, move on and show me what's happening next. So that was a little issue I had with it, but the story is really interesting. All the actors have done a phenomenal job. I'm just telling you the plot of the film. There are a lot of subplots, but Outside In is available on Netflix, and I think you should definitely check it out, and I am sure that you will love it. So these are 5 recommendations I have for you guys, which is available on OTT. Koda, Severance, not Boeing, but the documentary on Boeing, Dear Rex, and Outside In, available on Apple TV and Netflix. I will be adding what is available where. All these movies are curated by me because I have personally watched them. So let me know what you think about them in the comments below, and I will see you